Hello, my name is Jeremy, and this is a weekly update to my journey with manifesting the life of a successful author. Let's get started. Before we get started, I want to lay the foundation of what my purpose in life is and provide direct connection or direct ties to what I'm manifesting and why I'm manifesting it. My purpose in life is to help people operate at their highest potential through self-awareness. So in other words, helping people become aware of themselves, aware that they are not their physical body, aware that they are not their emotions, aware that they are not their trauma, the things that they've experienced, but the quiet observer in the background, the third person that is waiting to step forward and guide through this human experience, recognizing that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. When there is that awareness that we tap into, it creates a gap between what happens in this human experience and how we respond. And when we have that gap, we can make more favorable decisions, hopefully in alignment with our purpose, which I feel sits at the crux of lessons learned, our gifts, and our talents, and how we can be of service to people. One of the ways that I'm honoring my purpose is through books, as you can see behind me, books that are written in a way that help people see how I found inner peace, and through that peace, through reflection, identified my purpose and the journey that I've been on in honoring my purpose. It allows the reader to see my journey and reflect on their personal life, so that way they can see where they can improve or take different lessons that I've learned and apply it to their life to hopefully co-create and live the life that they deserve. So with that being said, I'll go into visualizing in specifics and invoking the general feeling of what those visualizations look like, or how it would feel if it were my reality. I'm going to go specifically to an author's retreat. It feels really good and really clear that I'm surrounding myself with like-minded people who are helping to improve the quality of life of people through self-awareness, through self-improvement, through self-development. We are at an all-inclusive resort with beautiful views, beautiful hotel or resort, amazing food, amazing drinks, amazing experiences, and at this resort, we come together to find ways that we can work as a collective to positively contribute to people living the best life that they can. Looking at the contributions that have happened prior to us, looking at the contributions that we've made, assessing where we are that's different from where we were, and looking to where we're going and finding ways that we can, through books or podcasts or speaking engagements or whatever form, positively contribute to, again, self-development and improving the quality of one's life. It feels good to know that there are a group of people like myself who want to help the greater human experience, who want to help people identify their purpose. It feels peaceful. It feels like joy. It feels like happiness to be a part of such a tribe, such a support system. It feels reassuring to know that at the drop of a dime, I can call or text someone to help remove obstacles or remove obstacles for people, so that way we can continue to do the work that needs to be done to help those that are trying to be themselves or be their best selves, make that a reality for them. It feels good to know that the efforts that I've contributed on my individual journey are recognized as a value add to people living their best lives through honoring their purpose and self-care and reflection and learning lessons and applying those lessons and making consistent and conscious choices for a favorable life and to honor their purpose. I want to focus on risk. Now that we've identified what my purpose is, I visualize specifically what honoring that purpose might look like in certain circumstances and with people, and talked about the general feeling of what that might feel like when it becomes a reality. Risk happen whether you make a decision or whether you don't make a decision. When you do make a decision, there are risks of you having a favorable outcome or not. And if you decide to go against not making or taking that risk, again, there are still risks. So why not make the choice? Why not go with the option or the opportunity that will yield the most rewarding or favorable outcome? Don't sit and just wait for life to happen. Go forward. If we wait for life to happen, there's a risk that things could happen either way. So if there's risk associated with life, with the human experience, why not go after it? Go for what you want and live the life that you desire, making consistent and conscious choices to honor your purpose. It's amazing that we have been conditioned through systems and society to really just look at life as an opportunity to achieve and or to acquire certain things, titles, materialistic things, and not what I feel life is about, which is honoring one's purpose and positively contributing to the human experience. And in doing the former, which is trying to live a life of achievement and acquiring things, there are risks associated with that. Risk meaning that we don't experience all that life has to offer. We experience life in the confinement or constraints that the life of acquiring things or achievement limits us to, versus honoring our purpose and seeing the collective human experience as something that we must go through to learn the lessons through circumstances and people to help mold and shape us, and getting the most favorable outcomes or the opportunities that will yield such outcomes of abundance in all forms. There's risk either way, right? So I choose to wake up every day and take the risks that are going to help me honor my purpose, whether it is doing things that take me out of my comfort zone or doing things that may not be traditional for me, but knowing that not taking that risk, I still might lose out on something. So if I'm going to lose out on something, why not take the risk that's going to, again, give me the opportunities that will yield me what I need in order to honor my purpose. It's not an overnight process. It's not without failure. It is all about being consistent versus perfect, making choices that are, again, in alignment with your purpose, creating alignment and flow. Alignment meaning that when you recognize what your purpose is, that you do things that create that one-to-one connection, right? I know my purpose is to help people operate at their highest potential through self-awareness. So in my professional life and in my personal life, I need to be doing things that align with that, and creating flow. Those general feelings of what I invoked when visualizing in specifics, using that as a buffer or a boundary, or comparing it to my gut instinct to know whether to move forward or whether not, to take the risk or to maybe assess it a little bit more and understand what may be a better decision, knowing that either way there's still going to be risk. What I hope that you take away from this video is that again, there are risks either way. So take the chance, take the opportunity, be strategic with it, of course, and make sure that it's tied to what your purpose in life is. Knowing that risks are there either way, don't allow life to happen to you. Submit to the process of things unfolding by making consistent and conscious choices. Don't control the how and the when, but control the consistency in your behaviors, the consistency in your conscious choices to honor your purpose, whether that be in the form of being an author, a coach, a speaker, whatever it is, to be of service to people, helping the larger human collective live the life that we deserve. Have a great day.